Question. What happens when you take YouTube AMVs, a stressful week, cartoons, and Sarah Jessica Parker and put it all on the same podcast? The answer's simple. You get our game.
Hello. Welcome to the show.
Tell me what you know about dreams.
Okay.
How? What are you supposed to know about dreams?
Tell me what you know about night terrors. Nothing.
All right. Welcome
What do you know about night terrors?
Welcome to the Our Gang Podcast, episode 5. I'm here. It's me, Jay. I'm here with my homie Josh and
Hank Stallone.
Swank
Hank
Stallone,
Hank Stallone. That's me.
aka Siobhan.
Let's do it.
Man.
We're off to a good start, baby. What's good?
I mean, I guess how would you describe yourself, Siobhan? What are you right now? What are you feeling?
I am a dark velvet corduroy sweater. Is that contrasting in texture?
You got to pick colors too. Okay, that's fine. I'm not complaining. I ain't mad at all.
Oh, you sound mad.
I ain't even mad. Not
you don't like
bit.
corduroy sweaters?
No,
I never seen
this
one
sounds
before.
hot. Like this sounds extra hot. But
Have you ever seen a corduroy sweater?
I've seen corduroy pants. I own corduroy pants. I own corduroy jackets. I've never seen corduoy sweater.
That's what I hope. Hey, nobody steal my idea. I'm gonna pitch it to good.
Is this the new leather jogging pant?
Yeah, it's corduroy sweaters. It's the new thing.
But anyway, Josh, what are you?
Me? I'm that one nigga from Friday who fell in the fucking grocery store or gas station.
Oh, the homeless dude?
Yeah, the homeless nigga. I'm him.
Are you Ezel, the crackhead?
I'm Ezel, yeah.
Okay.
I'm Ezel.
All right. And
It took me so long to figure out.
Are you him specifically in the scine where he falls down?
Yeah, when you draw it, I want to be continuously on my back on the ground.
I'm gonna say fuck that. I'm gonna just draw the character.
You gotta draw a speech bubble where it's like, I'm suing all y'all.
I can't wait.
Oh man, and I'm gonna be.
I'm gonna be.
I think I'm gonna be just a big jug of water.
You gotta stay hydrated out here, even in the winter.
Even in the winter.
A lot of people don't drink water in the winters, and they, that's how they suffer.
But
Nick Jenkins, you
yeah,
gotta listen to, listen to the water.
Caramel apple spices. We know how.
Caramel apple spices.
But anyway. So how's everybody's week been?
It's.
Let me just clarify.
It's been a day.
It's been a day. How's that feel? How's that feel in this day one?
Well, considering the news we got, the day before, it's all right,
Yeah, we found out, the day of the last day of the year, we found out that all of our heroes, MF Doom, or should I say villain,
the mad villain,
he passed away 2 months ago.
2 months ago.
It's crazy.
Super late.
2 months ago. I'm glad his family got to grieve at least.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was pretty cool. Christmas was last week. I was great. It
was pretty good.
Other than that, bro, I'm back on my fan fiction game, bro.
Hey.
I started reading fan fiction in 2011. I was like, bro, what the fuck? And I was addicted to it, but I stopped. I was reading this one specific one. It was about the kids next door. It was
Kids Next Door fan fiction?
College, bro. Yeah, it was about them in college.
Oh, snap.
And it was from the perspective of what was his name? Wally. Number 4 was Wally, right?
I didn't know that name.
From that nigga's perspective.
Number 4 is the little chubby kid, right?
Yeah. Number 4?
No.
Number 4 is the
Australian
kid.
Yeah, the Australian kid.
Wally.
With the blonde
I thought the Australian kid, the blonde one, I thought he's number 3.
No, number 3 is
the girl.
It's Kooky.
Oh.
Come on.
And then number 2 is Hoagie.
Bro, I haven't watched the show in 10
But
years.
anyways, it's about them in college, and apparently this nigga, Wally's going through some shit. His cousin's some sort of gangster in Australia or some shit, and he came to see that nigga.
Whoa.
I was reading that shit when I was I graduated college, and I was like, bro, I'm fucking bored. What's this fan fiction shit all about? And I just started it up. I read a couple of. I read one about that. I read an Invader Zim one, and the Invader Zim one was about Zim succeeding. The only thing people really want to hear is Zim succeeding.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. My relationship with my understanding of what fan fiction is an entirely different thing, bro. I always thought fan fiction was like people like writing stories about their favorite characters, like having sex or something.
It's pretty much what it is.
Oh,
That was the Hey Arnold one I read was about.
Oh,
That's
no.
the Hey Arnold one I read.
you want to know? You know, I remember the first fan fiction I ever read. I was like, it was back like when I was in high school. I was like a freshman, and it was back when we all used to be on Facebook groups and stuff. And I ended up reading like this Pokemon one. I thought I didn't know what I was reading, right? So I'm reading this. It's about like some guys on a train. I was like, yo, this is kind of cool. This is kind of dope. And then like he went to go like catch a Gardevoir. He saw a Gardevoir. He's like, whoa, what's this Gardevoir like out here in the wilderness? Like,
What's the, hold on, before we continue, what is Gardevoir? Which one is that one?
it's the one that's green and humanoid.
It's the one that got away.
It's like the humanoid one.
Oh, all right. Well, that's
That
all I had
like
to say.
it's like green. It looks like it's wearing like a tutu or something.
No wonder you read it, fucking weirdo.
Wait. Now we're recording.
You're a
Yeah,
weirdo. You're fucking weird. I just looked at Gardevoir. You're a weirdo, bro.
Bro, that's
Niggas
not
are
even
horny.
like the half of it. I didn't know.
Okay.
I didn't know.
Well,
Look, bro.
How was your week, Jay?
how was my week? My week was interesting enough. Interestingly enough, it was honestly, I feel like it was just a lot of sleeping, a lot of working out, and a lot of sleeping some more. I didn't really do much. I did work on some music, which I don't know. I got like this little sting of creativity. Last minute, I love when that happens. It's been super rare lately. I don't know, maybe it has something to do with all of last year, but hey, man, you know, back on top.
Back
on top, doing the thing that I need to do.
What about you, Mad Hatter?
Bro.
That's Siobhan, by the way. So
I haven't been called that in a long time.
That's almost a slur at this point.
Look, man, I'm not mad anymore.
I just got hats.
I don't even wear hats like that. I'm more of like a neutral. I'm trying to, you know.
He capped now.
I feel like lately in life, like I've just been trying to find like an equilibrium where I'm just good. You know, like I understand that when it comes to like emotions, I try to like objectively like perceive like myself and how I feel, and I try to like analyze those feelings, right? And I'm like, you know, it's like I'll be driving, right? I like drive for a living, and I deliver packages. You know, it's fine. Some people appreciate it, some people don't. You know, it's whatever. But you know, I'm driving my little truck, and then someone almost kills me. Like it happens at least like twice a week. Like people just
that's just driving
crazy.
in Vegas, bro.
Yeah, but like when you typically don't drive like 8 hours a day all day, you know, and then in that one day you almost die like 4 times, and it's like I'm like normally, you know, I'll be like, oh my god, I almost died, but then I'm like, oh, okay, I almost died. And then I gotta finish the rest of these packages for the rest of the day, you know. Like, and then I'm like, I get home and I'm like, yo, man, I'll be freaking out like in that moment. And I have like some jitters and stuff, and then like I kind of look at like my situation. And I'll get like super angry, and I'm like, you know, well, why am I upset? Like, why am I mad? And I look at like that. Oh, I'm mad because I'm doing XYZ, and it makes me feel not so good. And then I'm like, well, I understand that this feeling I have is a result of, my circumstances that I might be in, or the complacency that I have at that point. And if I work towards trying to alter it, then I will, I won't be feeling that way anymore, essentially. So, I try not to I'm just saying that to I don't try to linger so much in those feelings, which I feel like, oddly enough, is kind of like how I feel, or those emotions is pretty indicative of like the type of music I make. Like I spend a lot of time venting in order to put forth those emotions, and I write them down so that I can understand better what it is that I'm feeling. But a lot of my songs is it's not more. It's less of a perpetual thing and more of like this is how I felt at that time, and I document it, and then it's kind of like done. Like that feeling, that moment is done. So yeah, I don't know. I forgot what the question was.
How was your week?
Hey
man,
it was good, man.
We get into it.
I guess he kind of explained it in a way.
Yeah.
Hey man, how's y'all week? We challenging y'all. Can you top that week?
If you can top that fucking week,
we'll let y'all on this show.
You know what? Like, it's pretty good. I worked 4 days this week, and I got 3 days off. I'm on my second day. I got one more day left. I'm chilling, man. I've been playing a lot of. I got a nice little gaming laptop now. So I've been playing a lot of nice games. It's been nice.
Like pinball, like the old school Windows pinball.
Nah, more like Minesweeper. I can play Minesweeper at 120 frames per second now, so it's pretty nice.
How many frames do you need for Minesweeper?
Like 5. Probably not. It's like 1. You don't really need like any frames.
That's true.
Hey. And so, from there on, I mean, I'd like to kind of skip over the fanfic area, and I just wanted to talk about a specific, well, not that I don't like it, but I just want
you got a journal that you need to tell us about?
Nah, not me, but if I had a journal.
Did you create the Kids Next Door fan fiction that I was reading?
Yeah.
Listen.
Did you make it My Cousin Skeeter fan fiction? Is that what you're saying?
Who would make it My
Cousin Skeeter?
Yo, and then the title just makes it even gross.
What?
Anyway, just the whole title.
You probably got a Proud Family fan fiction hanging out.
Write that down.
Yo, don't steal my idea.
All right, see, but this is and I just want to say to the audience, this is the type of this is the type of conversations that go on when you get the mindset of young black men who've been watching anime for long periods of time in their lives. And so, I wanted to share that with you guys, the audience.
Is Proud Family considered anime?
No. That's why I'm moving.
It's my favorite anime.
Corey in the House is number 1. First off, second off, I'm here to just tell you, that was what you might call a segue, because I know that you're very well versed in the anime sphere. So I wanted to gauge your brain, and I also want to gauge Josh. Josh thinks he knows more than you, but I don't know.
He probably does, bro.
I do.
He's older than me, so he has a couple years
on you.
Come
on, man. It's cool.
Old ass nigga.
Anyway,
he's probably dubbing the tapes, huh? That was you.
I want to ask y'all, what's the hottest show y'all recommend right now, and why? And I'm gonna start with Josh.
Jujutsu Kaisen, bro.
Oh my god,
shit's fire.
That show is so good.
If you need to know what it's about this kid is a high school kid, and pretty much he has to like eat.
Hold on. First of all, they're all high school kids.
Yeah, we're all high school kids. Well, of course it's anime, but anyways, the whole goal is this kid has to swallow the fingers of this curse in order to get this curse from.
Wait, so the curse is like a hand?
Yeah, it's named Skuna.
It's Skuna. He's like this super savage, like badass demon who had like 4 arms, so he has like 20 fingers,
and he has to eat all 20 fingers.
And just one finger made him made the main character. What's his name again? High school guy.
Hold on.
Yo. Anyway,
we got a fact check.
He eats a finger, and
he gets strong. He gets big boy powers.
Well, more like he ends up coexisting with the curse Skuna, and basically these fucking like
Itadori Yuji, bro. It's
Itadori Yuji, whatever. Yeah, and basically these ritual
curses.
Yeah, the curses they get exercised by these spiritual police niggas.
So they're like exorcist cops.
Like Onmyoji, except like the cops are like, yo, there's some spiritual shit going on over here, and we ain't equipped for that. Some niggas just got turned into like elephants. Can y'all figure out like what's going on? Basically, he eats the finger, and he gets possessed by the Skuna guy, except the guy has like a super strong willpower, the main guy, and
So he pretty much presses that nigga and tells him, "Hey, this is my body, punk."
yeah.
Oh wow.
And then
Okay.
the Onmyoji police are like, "Yo, either we're gonna kill you or you're gonna have to eat all the fingers and die." So and the guy's like, "Well, I kind of want to.
Guess I'm
I guess
those fingers.
I guess I'm gonna get them fingers, nigga."
So would you even recommend anything else, Siobhan, or do you think he's on the nose and that's like the best thing?
Nietzsche Joy.
Are we talking about like anime
What's
that
hot
came
right
out last
now?
year?
No, it's
I'm
just
not-
what's hot right now. What
Oh
you feeling?
well, of course, Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer.
Right Demon Slayer is the hottest.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, the last year, like the mainstream anime, there's some hitters, bro.
Yeah.
There's some hitters.
We also got
List them off. They're from the top.
shit.
From
We
top.
got Promised Neverland, Ray Zero. Ray Zero is really
Yeah,
good.
ReZero's fire.
We got Attack on Titan just came back.
I-
Attack on Titan has gotten pretty spicy.
I
There's always One Piece.
don't watch One Piece. Don't spend-
Black Clover, I guess.
Don't spend your
I don't
whole
really
life
I
watching
don't
One
really
Piece.
watch Black Clover.
You know what? I put Black Clover. You know what the thing is? Like, I feel like once you watch enough anime, you just find out that a lot of shonen anime, they all have the same story. It's just how they're applied that's kind of
Same
interesting.
story, same power system.
It's like, oh, okay, so there's one nigga, right? He's like the outcast nigga. Oh, he either doesn't have powers or he has like a demon inside of him, or just nobody likes him and he's a fucking loser, right? And he's weak, right? And then there's always the thing where it ends up they end up finding out that he has like some weird limitless potential, and he ends up getting, he has his best friend or rival. There's like, you're a weak bitch, you're a weak bitch. You ain't shit. Look at me. I have a family. I'm strong. I have money. I have influence.
Oh yeah, and it comes from like a long line of
Yeah.
family,
Like the
that are
Uchihas.
popular.
My nigga
Yeah.
needs to check his privilege.
Question
needs to
though,
check
do
his
y'all
privilege.
think that that's what spoke to y'all about anime? Like y'all being
Well-
black kids in like middle school, like an anime with probably like only 2 other people in your class even caring.
Uh,
think-
Were y'all that character?
I just think I like
Let's
it
get
because
deep.
I just like it because the stories are actually engaging, and they continue to be engaging no matter what age I am.
yeah.
As far as like American like cartoons, I can't even say French because French is good. has
France,
a lot-
they be having some
French has
bangers,
good
bro.
cartoons, but as far as like American cartoons go, like nowadays the stories are like paling in comparison.
Well,
which
I
is
feel
why they're
like
not doing so well. in
Yeah, it's
comparison.
because they're focused more on messaging
I-
and less on telling a good story.
I feel like a lot of I feel like for a fair amount of American cartoons, they either fall in the realm of being a sitcom, or they fall in the realm of like episodic, non-linear stories where nothing's really going on, or they just try to tell some sort of weak-willed like effort of
just
like
it's a bunch of like it's just a bunch of short stories that they use to rerun while your kids are playing with toys.
Mhm.
yeah. I feel like
But I don't know. Like, part of me feels like there's like some merit to that. It depends on the show. It really does.
I mean,
like, because some of them, I feel like some of them try to be like create a story to be deep. Yeah, but the story, you could tell they only put in a story so that they could try to build like some kind of internet fan base that is gonna care later. Whereas I feel like if your characters are solid enough, you can do non-linear and it still be I mean,
I
like, you know what I mean?
I
I
think
mean, a
it
perfect example is
Go ahead.
there are no American cartoon conventions in America. Like, when's the last time you seen
Well,
a convention
yo, you know
specifically
what?
for American cartoons?
Have you guys ever
That's true.
seen that one Comedy Central show, Ugly Americans?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
used to
I
love
see
that.
I thought
show.
that show was really
That was a
good.
really good show.
Like, I feel like a lot. Well, I won't say a lot. I don't really watch like a lot of I really don't watch a lot of TV anymore. But like,
How could you?
I feel like that show, it was I feel like a lot of American cartoons fall in the realm of just being comedy, and I feel like it seems to be hard to market things that
Anything
aren't
that isn't.
isn't
Yeah.
comedy in the form of a cartoon to America.
It
Mhm.
relies a lot on raunchiness. Like, like I feel like American cartoons need a certain level of like raunchiness.
American cartoons need to calm down. They're
Yeah,
damn near like,
A little bit.
I don't know. They're damn near porn. At this
I
point.
mean, we talk about that, but then we're talking about anime. Anime needs to fucking tone it down a little
Well,
bit.
but
Well, I
the
also
thing is,
feel
those
like
are
what you're
things
trying
that
to
are,
watch too.
Yeah,
That's
I guess
true.
so. At
That's
each
true.
I
his
feel
own.
like honestly, I feel like in the last couple of years, there's been a lot less like etchy. Like anime. A lot of it's been like more like you don't see a lot of giant. I mean, I don't know. There's not a ton of giant
if it is
battle.
The stories are really compelling as well too. Like there are a lot of compelling stories. Like I remember back in I was talking about this earlier actually. Like the mid 2000s was probably like the downtime when it came to like anime. Bro.
Yeah,
like,
that's true. You know what? You know what I'm mad about? You know what I'm mad about? You know one of my favorite. You know what one of my gateway anime is a Rosario Vampire.
Bro, I ate that up, bro.
Yeah, that was the first time. That was the first time I ever saw like anime, and they had like the freaking like panty shots, and I was like, I don't know what's going on here.
Change the game.
But I'm feeling something, and it's a little crazy. You know what's wild? I have every volume of the manga, and the manga it actually has like a real in depth like story. It's like a battle manga. There's like fights. And the show doesn't do any of that, especially season 2. I was like, season 2 is just all fan service.
Season 2 is legitimately all fan service.
I was
legit all fan service.
I was hurt. Like I keep wanting to say To Love Ru. I really love Rosario Vampire.
As a matter of fact, there's this one that's out now. It's called Tonikaku Kawaii.
Oh yeah.
It's about a dude who literally falls in love with a girl and then marries her.
Yeah, but he like saved her from like a car accident.
She saved him
Yeah.
from a car, and that nigga said, "All right, well, I love you now.
I love you." Is that Stockholm
Can
syndrome?
I be with you? She says, nigga, if you remember me, then yeah." She said just like that. Nigga, if I remember you, then yeah.
Yeah, I guess, nigga.
So then, like 6 months later, she finds that nigga and they get married.
Bro, you know what's wild?
And like they get married and they're like together as like in like a relationship that's not like weird.
Yeah, it's like a normal.
It's like a normal.
So
it's like normal.
So yeah, that's exactly it. Wow.
And it's probably one of the better ones of the year.
It's pretty cute.
It's one of the better ones of the year. And then there's also Gal no Kyoru. Is that a dinosaur? It's about a gal and a dinosaur. It's literally just
like Tammy and the T-Rex.
Yeah, pretty much. But Tammy and the T-Rex.
Yeah. Also, if you like fighting anime, which I do. I keep saying it different ways.
You're a fucking weeb.
I want to say anime, but I feel like a lot of people, don't say it that way.
So
I keep switching
here. I want to let y'all know
because I know a lot of niggas accept it.
He's a weeb king, if you will.
Yeah, we're dealing with. So
I actually speak Japanese, so it's a little different.
That too. He's super.
He speaks the king's
into
English.
The Japanese culture, and that's what I'm saying. I'm glad to just have two very specific. This is a type of man is what we're dealing with. These are W.A.N. These people are W.A.N.
What's a W.A.N?
W.A.N.
Weeb ass niggas.
Weeb ass
niggas is what we're dealing with on this show, and I'm fine with that.
Why? So, what's wrong with being a weeb, nigga?
No, ain't nothing
wrong with being a weeb.
Nowadays,
I still square up.
It's just nowadays. It just feels so weird to talk like that because it's just so popular now.
And that's what
I don't really think weeb ass niggas is a thing anymore. Everybody watches anime.
No, but not in like a hateful way. It's it's a term of endearment at this point. And I only say that because
I got weeb tatted on my chest.
Nigga, anime is as popular as the NBA now. Bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's so crazy.
Fuck the NBA.
Nichijo's up there with LeBron James.
Nichijo's up there.
Nichijo's up there with King MJ, bro.
Look, bro.
All right, so what
Nichijo's probably one of the best anime you will ever watch.
Besides Konosuba. But go ahead.
Right. What I wanted to just ask,
in the realm of comedy, anyway,
is not so much on the anime now, but as being fans of anime since how old now? Like, how old are you?
When I first watched, I was like 10.
Okay.
Does Pokemon count as anime?
I guess so.
I guess
I mean,
so.
it is. It's from Japan.
I mean, it's one of those rare anime
that
was
counting
dubbed
it?
before it was subbed.
Was it?
I think so.
All I know is that the Pokemon show is nothing like the manga at all.
Because you follow that
Pokemon die in that shit.
That trash ass.
Yeah, the manga you follow Red, the realest nigga ever. That nigga was fighting Mewtwo.
Bro, we're out here following the worst Pokemon trainer.
That nigga he finally won a championship 20 years later.
He's 45 years old.
This nigga still
won his first.
He got the same.
When did he leave home?
He left home 20 fucking.
That nigga left home in 95, bro. he got what Andy Milanaka's got, bro.
Mom, I'm not fucking coming back until my Pokemon master.
I'm 45. I'm 45.
She don't care. She was like, stay out there. I got a new family.
I'm here fucking Professor Oak. I got what I needed.
Yeah. So, but what I wanted to get to was so what was it like? I guess y'all not. I'm sure y'all not like
answer I didn't get to say how old I was. Yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was like,
you don't even remember?
I've been watching this shit my whole life, bro. My dad kind of got me in it. It's like when I was like 5, I remember seeing Ninja Scroll. I don't know if
Ninja Scroll. I remember
my mom hated that shit.
I was staying the night with my it was my friends Levi and Taylor. I was staying at their house and
shout out to Levi and Taylor.
Yeah, their dad was this white family. Their dad was watching Friday and he was like, "Hey, you want to watch Ninja Scroll with me?" Not like it was all three of us, not just me.
He just ignores his 2 sons.
That's concerning. Just Josh. You guys can go somewhere else.
And I was like 10, I think, when I was watching Ninja Scroll. I was like, damn, bro, this shit's intense.
Bro, doesn't it have like nudity?
Yeah,
it's like some titties, niggas getting chopped in half. That's the first anime I remember. That
was a cool film.
That and Pokemon. Like
that's such a big contrast.
Well, my dad used to watch it. I mean, he still watches anime. What's funny is like I got so I was watching Pokemon and stuff, right? And then like around, I want to say 2005-ish, my friend put me on. That's when like YouTube came out, right? And then like I remember watching Naruto on TV and being like, yo, this shit is fire. And then YouTube came out and I remember it was like, yo, I started finding like anime parodies and I was like, yo, this shit is crazy. And I remember like a Naruto AMV came on. I didn't know what the AMV was, but I remember watching them shits and be like, yo, there's like that, and it was showing like the Naruto Sasuke fight that we didn't get in America until like 5 years later.
Exactly. Yo, I remember, I think it was like Christmas Eve, like 2004, 2005 maybe. I don't know how many times I sat at my grandparents' computer and just watched the Naruto Lose Yourself AMV.
Oh yeah. In order for it to be an AMV in the early 2000s, it had to have two artists, Linkin Park and
Eminem.
That's it.
That's all you need.
If it didn't have Linkin Park and Eminem, it wasn't hit.
You're not allowed to like anime unless it's Linkin Park or Eminem.
Techno music. Like they always had the techno music AMVs too. Bro, YouTube used to be prime back in like 2000.
Yeah, now we just get a bunch of hip hop madness videos.
What was your original question though before?
Oh, so what I wanted to dig into, I just wanted to dig into like y'all experience in liking anime back. And this sounds super hipstery, but like back when it wasn't as popular to like
back
anime.
when it wasn't as fucking cool.
Did you get any pushback? Because Siobhan tells me all the time, but like
I got
not really, because
I
I didn't really talk to anybody about. I just watched it because I liked it, and I don't.
It wasn't anything you were willing to share.
Yeah. You know, I mean,
you gotta hog it.
If people wanted to know, like. I would tell them, but it's not really something. It's not really something I would hide. Like,
okay, so you're a closeted win.
I don't. Really, yeah, I don't really mind if people start, because I mean it's good. Like you get to people get to experience Hunter x Hunter and all that. Like it's good.
You need to watch Hunter x Hunter.
Like you appreciate art, you appreciate good content. So
I feel like the weird thing about America's relationship with anime, at least especially in the early 2000s, is like. It was all people don't see it as an art form, right? It's like I was like, oh man, that's that dumb shit with the big-breasted teenage girl
watching these Chinese cartoons,
these Chinese fucking cartoons. Chinese cartoons. My mom thought like anime was all just big titty like ninjas fighting each other.
And to be fair, that's a lot. It's like
it's in that realm.
That's what 40% of it is. To be fair,
we'll give it 40%.
That's why I'm like, I can understand why people would be apprehensive. That's why I can't be too hard on people if they're not.
Yeah, but like I feel like, but then she'd be watching like Sex and the City. I'm like, how you gonna tell me not to watch anime?
And those are just live action big titty ninjas.
And you just watch it. But like every fucking TV, every fucking TV show had like some. You watch House and there's like old 45-year-old niggas fucking each other, and I gotta watch that, but I can't watch anime.
I think what they're apprehensive about is the age of the characters.
Last time on Friday, the anime. Craig reflects on facing his most terrifying foe yet, unemployment. This weed has been my only refuge since that fateful Friday I was fired on my day off. But then, new danger arises as Smokey comes with bad news.
Craig, son, danger has befallen our hood once again, man. Big Worm is coming, and he wants his money by the end of the day. What do we do?
But what's this? Even more danger looms in the distance as the evil crackhead Ezel is planning to take over the hood with the diabolical Debo.
Why should I work with you?
Just think about it. With your strength and my cunning, just imagine how many chains you could snatch.
Count me in. I can already feel the gold necklaces caressing my palms.
Laugh now, Debo, but messing with Craig and Smokey on a Friday could be your biggest mistake yet. This week's episode, don't ever come by here.
Sometimes.
I was a kid.
Well, that's
Oh, yeah,
that's a good
I was a
point.
kid. What
That's
the
true.
fuck?
that is.
I don't know. That's why
I thought
it's
that
that's
shit-
why it's so. But don't
Yeah.
like.
I feel like when I feel like I didn't really like. Well, I feel like I could have a whole episode talking about my fucking life in anime. But like basically, when I was in elementary school, I remember like liking like Code Lyoko and like Inuyasha and shit. And like there's this one girl, she was like a grade ahead of me. I don't remember her name, but I remember having this intense hatred for this bitch.
Oh,
'Cause,
wait,
like,
don't shout out
don't
to her.
shout-
Never
fuck
mind.
that
Don't
bitch.
fuck that.
Yeah,
fuck
me.
her. Excuse my language. All right, I don't like to call women the B word.
Today
but
I thought about killing you.
Yeah, I did.
Kanye.
Today, I sharpened my sword as I thought about slicing your ponytails off. But yeah, so she I used to hang out with her and like this one Hispanic dude and this one little white kid. I don't remember none of their names, but she like I used to have, I don't know if it was like a crush on her I had on her or what, but like she was super fucking mean to me all the time, and I just put up with it because I liked the anime and she liked the anime. She used to like fucking hit me and like bite me and shit.
You were original simp.
I was the
nigga,
simp.
bro.
I was the
Dang.
simp, bro. And then like
You
I
were
remember,
ground fucking zero.
and I remember she was. I remember.
So
she,
you're a W.A.N and a San?
and then she was like, I remember it was like the last day of the year, right? And we're all like, we're like, oh yeah, man, we're all good friends. We're exchanging gifts. And she's like, Tommy, you're really cool. Alejandro, you're the best. Siobhan, you were never really a friend of me. And I was like,
Wow.
whoa.
The honesty of children.
God damn.
Whoa. I
Murder
put
you
up with all that shit. What was wrong?
Yo,
And then ever since then, I've never touched a woman. Ever since then, I was
Ever
like, you
since
know
then.
what? I don't touch women.
See, on this show, you get us divulging traumas and
So
the things that hit us at our
I'm a
core.
episode to episode,
we're
we're slowly transitioning into incels, as you mentioned earlier. From episode 1 to episode 6, I feel like the incel meter has gone.
This is
Yeah, what's that?
don't worry, we're just gonna be the BoJack of podcasts.
What's that anime trope where like a dude's like allergic to women?
Is that-
That's me.
Oh, like with the nosebleeds.
No, it's like he gets hives and shit. And
I've never seen that.
You've never seen that?
What anime is that?
Oh,
watch.
you're talking about that Butler one.
Yeah.
I get you. Yeah.
I can't
It's
remember
so
the name
sad
of it
when I
right
know
now.
that. Just from that alone, it's so
Hey, man.
sad. But it's life, bro.
It's live,
It's
bro.
giving me a lot of enjoyment, a lot of good moments.
Yeah, so if you don't like anime, still listen to this podcast because it might just be a cautionary tale of what happens when you watch too much.
You might get hit and then
I feel like
you won't be able to touch women anymore.
it shouldn't be. Watch what you feel you like.
Exactly. But also
There's a lot because
go ahead.
there's a lot more good than there is the bad that we talk about. There's way more good.
Bro.
There's a lot more that teach you like wholehearted lessons.
Anime taught me a lot of shit
It
about
taught me
like
a lot.
it taught me a lot. Like Full Metal Alchemist taught me a lot. As a kid, I was watching that shit when I was like 10. Like, and then the whole concept of like equivalent exchange and like the understanding of like, I mean, like dealing with loss and grief and like, even when you have somebody close to you that dies and you're like, man, You know how crazy it'd be if I could just resurrect grandma. Like,
And that's what I think is lost when it comes to American. Yes, you said earlier, like it's just like one episode and then move on to the next topic. You really lose out on giving your audience a lesson.
I feel like there's not a lot of like avatars that came out.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You know? And I feel like the reason why a lot of like people around our age, like I guess I feel like, you know what, honestly, I feel like there's more niggas that liked anime that didn't, but them niggas like didn't want to admit it. Mm-hmm. Like all the niggas that said they didn't like anime, they come on, man,
Closeted. You fake.
All them niggas like Boku no Hero now. All them niggas apparently all of a sudden like Naruto and Bleach and shit. Mm-hmm. And I'm like,
but you would laugh at the nigga who ran down the hall with his
with his arms out.
There was a guy in my school who ran track like that.
Yo, there was a kid in my neighborhood I used to look up to like
Rocket.
that.
We call him
Rocket.
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 His name was Rocket.
Yeah, we had
shout out Rocket.
Yo, shout out to the real ones out there, the ones who did they didn't just watch the anime, they lived it. Like
I did.
There was a dude in my neighborhood named Chris, and all I knew him for was that he would do the Naruto run, right? But he also like wore like blue do-rags and blue contacts, and he just like run around in the neighborhood doing parcrour.
Yo, that's
I thought he was the
tight.
coolest. I was like,
this dude was cool.
Yeah, I was like, yo, this dude's my hero.
It's crazy how that is.
My
like
hero.
When you're young and you see niggas do like regular nigga shit.
Yeah,
it's like, oh shit, this nigga's so cool.
Yeah,
I remember this.
Yeah, he went to the Air Force. I hope he's doing good. I don't know.
I remember there was this one nigga.
I hope he's out there running.
I lived in Arizona. His name was Scott, bro. He's one of those, you know, when you picture a white dude named Scott and he's in his like mid-20s, you know, he's not up to no good. But I thought this nigga was so cool, bro. He was playing basketball, shooting fucking far away shots on the street. I was like, damn. And he's playing the like, remember the Navy had their theme song that I stand alone or some shit like that.
Yeah.
He used to play that shit on his boombox in his house. I was like,
no.
I said, fuck yeah, bro.
Yo,
Yeah, like,
how you know he wasn't like a low-key Navy recruit?
I don't.
You were just too young to.
Well, he lived with his mom, bro. So I mean, I don't know.
Hey, man,
I don't know.
it's me.
Can you be a Navy?
He might be an admiral right now. We don't even know.
But the reason why we are terrible incels, I wanted to talk actually about a little dating app that everybody seems to know so much of, and actually one of our gang here has been on it for a minute, and we found great fun in just reading through bios. And now we're gonna be safe about this. We're not giving out any names, but I think it may say something about the opposite sex when we read these, and so. I'm gonna hand it over to Josh real quick.
Yeah, we gonna
are you ready?
We gonna get canceled, bro.
I didn't know I had to save any. I didn't really save any.
No, you can go through Cole right now. We can go.
I mean, it boils down to a lot of the same shit. Mostly, it's just
like
I'm not here for a hookup. I'm here.
Let me
find a relationship on this app that's meant for hookups.
Let me form it as a question.
I don't want to talk to you unless you're buying me pizza.
Let me form it as a question.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
What the fuck was up with that Tumblr like age where there's a bunch of hipster girls who are all obsessed with pizza? Was that a marketing campaign? Like
that? No, remember the year before it was bacon and then it was pizza.
Y'all niggas were on Tumblr?
I was for a while.
Yeah, I was on Tumblr in the Facebook era.
I was on Tumblr during the Facebook era too, because I was like when I first started like releasing music, and like Tumblr was the way to like market yourself.
Funny enough, I wanted to be an American cartoon blogger, and I like.
Well, here's your chance.
But
we should
I don't
go
know.
back to Tumblr. I feel like Tumblr's the way.
Can you go back to Tumblr?
Tumblr still exists.
It still exists, but no one's there.
You just can't post nudes on there.
But
anymore.
anyway, we're getting off topic. I want to ask. I guess if I can form this in a question, what have you learned from your experience on Tinder?
Don't
from
fucking
your journey.
Get it. Don't get it. It's a waste of fucking time.
What?
Half the time it's bots, or half the time when you get swipes. And as a dude, I've gotten like total since I've had Tinder, I've gotten maybe like 100 swipes, and I've had it for like almost 8 years. I'd say it's been around for that long.
Wow.
I've had like 100 swipes. I think I don't want to say it's because I'm ugly, but I hope not.
I think you're a handsome young man.
But it's not really worth it, bro.
Dapper,
I mean, you're good looking.
It's just Usually, people that are on
looking.
dating apps are there for a reason.
You're good looking
You know?
in cell.
Yes and no. And I want to, because I want to get to, like, if you look at any of those, sometimes I think they use their best pictures. And the thing is, it's not even that they're bad looking outside of those pictures. I just think they don't want to try any more than they did in that picture. Like that, whenever they took that picture, it was probably New Year's Eve. It was a special night. It was a night where they were probably forced to go out when they didn't want to. And, you know, they happened to be looking pretty fine. And then whatever happened after that, they're like, I'm just never doing that again. And so they use those pictures.
You know what?
To get you to swipe a certain way.
Yeah, but then it's like, even when you get swiped, it's like it goes nowhere.
Oh yeah, that's men and
and
women.
you always get the I don't if it's like I don't like keep the conversation going. You kind of keep the conversation from keep the conversation from going dry. I try so hard, but always
it's like and a lot of times, like I said, you don't put enough in your bio, and when you do.
Yeah, but no one who really reads that shit.
Well, that's the thing. I'm just
point.
saying that it's kind of that's all you can go off of because you can't really. There's not, you know.
Yeah, but there's like I see a lot of like women on there that don't even put a bio. It's just like
that's how you know they're bots. Oh, you found a bio?
I found a good one.
Okay, you found one.
So it's only like first names, right? So I can just say the name, right? Does it matter?
I don't see why it matters.
Yeah,
all right, her name it's Maria. Coffee black, bourbon with Coke.
Like
and
cocaine?
Water from the sink. I don't give a fuck. Oh, I'll pee in the car. You don't have to stop for me. Fun facts. I'm a Leo. My middle name is De Los Angeles, and I love breakfast. Country music, and I respect a man who loves their mama and tells me you'll treat him right. I'm needy and have daddy issues.
Is that real? I don't think
That's
that's
a real
real.
human.
What is knee?
She's needy and has daddy issues. Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's a lot of baggage, bro.
Yeah.
But
I mean... And that's what I'm saying. I was just like, I don't know if you get this honesty.
No, I'm not talking about the daddy issues. I'm talking about the breakfast.
You don't like breakfast?
I'm not a breakfast person. I don't know if I can deal with that.
But my problem, I like the first paragraph was sick. Like the needy and daddy issues, like that's what you're putting in your bio was the first thing.
Could I put that in my bio with that?
Needy and daddy issues?
Would I get matches if I put that?
But it's just, I don't know what to say about that.
Are you gonna fix me? I should make. You should make that your bio. Can you fix me?
I don't know. Like I said,
me?
Here's the thing. You're never gonna get that honesty in I feel like a real life setting for whatever reason. But it's cool to post that and then for what I feel like if you were to actually, let's say y'all swiped each other and y'all end up on a date. I feel like she wouldn't feel comfortable you even mentioning that offline.
Yeah, so I read in your bio you have daddy issues. What's the deal with that?
Yeah, I think it's so funny that we do these things.
I want to help you
media.
with your daddy issues.
We do these things on social media that we just don't address in real life. And it's just like, why would you bring that up?
Like, why are you airing out your business to strangers?
Yeah, to strangers essentially.
And then I'll attribute a lot of that blame to men actually because when men get horny they get weird. Yeah. So when women
I'll be your father.
Shit like that. Perfect.
But I'll make you breakfast.
But still, I mean, if you, well, then you are on a dating app. I was gonna say, why would you even want to submit to something like that if that's not what you want, right?
Yeah.
But then again, like I said, that you probably just as desperate being on the app, right?
But I would just say, man, it's not worth. Tinder's not worth it. Like you might as well spend your time going on speed dating or some shit like that. That could actually be effective.
I wish I could spend my time being on Next.
Next would be a sick. But
most of the time you spend time on a bus. What if you don't even get picked?
Bro,
you never get off that bus.
At least you get to go on an obstacle course.
Do you get paid for it if you're on Next and you don't?
You think those people get royalties?
No, they don't get royalties. No, they don't get. They definitely don't get royalties.
MTV will fucking kill you, bro.
MTV killed Exhibit's fucking.
Yeah,
they killed his career. Last time we heard from Exhibit was on that fucking Dr.
I watched a YouTube video about that.
Compton.
They're talking about how he got he was so famous, or the fact that he was famous everywhere else kind of ruined his rap career.
Bro, he could have just went to Japan and been a hit.
I think the last thing I even saw him in was that Gridiron Gang movie with Dwayne and Rock Johnson.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's made enough money to not really have to worry about being famous anymore.
Bro, a lot of them, there's nothing. They don't even have a bio.
They just give up.
They're just fuck it.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Or a lot of them are like, because we live in Vegas, a lot of them are just visiting and shit like that. So it's just like they're just visiting, so they're just here for 1 or 2 nights.
Mm-hmm.
Or there's like 5 girls on one page for one.
Yeah, and then you don't know which one is which.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's talk about that.
What if they're conjoined?
Wait, are they all just sharing one?
I remember I saw like 4. It's like 3 girls on one page, and I guess they're just sharing the one instead of just making their own.
I'm still,
I don't understand how that.
Is that like a? I mean,
so you gotta play like a Russian roulette with who you're getting.
I just think we think about objectification. Is that just like a catalog of women? I mean, then again, the whole app is
Binder of women.
But it's just like, yeah, that's kind of weird. Do you just be like, I just want Britney? Like, do you put in the message like, what? Like there's Britney, Taylor, and Sarah, and you're just like, I just want Britney.
You don't even know which one Britney is.
Yeah, you don't. And they don't label it in the picture.
And then there's this new fad with, absolute, like, if you hate Donald Trump, like if you like Donald Trump, swipe left. Like what the fuck?
Wait, is left?
First, left is reject.
Oh, okay.
First off, niggas can lie.
Yeah. I don't understand, like,
and it's also
somebody's like, oh, yeah, well, she right. Like, I don't, like, and plus, what do you think they're on this app for? For honesty? I really don't think that's like, like, it's not really like the number one priority.
People can say they hate whoever they'll hate whoever you want them to hate if it means they can get a shit.
On television shows and like sitcoms, I don't know how the characters do it, but almost every time they're like, yeah, I told her I was an astronaut. Like, and then the girls will just go for it. Like, and I'm just like, if they can get away with that, I mean, not that's realistic, but like
I understand hating Trump, but it's over.
Yeah, it's over. He lost, but like it's.
So you're telling me I can't still like Trump?
You like whoever you want to. My whole thing is, what the fuck does it matter on a dating? What does it matter?
How do you see?
What does it matter on like a dating app? Like
Trump,
they can just swipe right.
If you match with me, Trump is my first love, and you will always be my second.
What if you put that in your bio? That's your bio. But you haven't seen any new ones yet.
No, they're all just nobody leaves.
Do you remember the other one that we saw the other day? It was one. The girl was like super funny in it. She was being like,
I don't remember. No, bro. I just most of the time I just.
Of course, it goes dry tonight of all nights when we need it.
You don't need Tinder, bro.
Host retreats for men and women. Oh, she's a medicine woman. Oh, and a lot of people.
Wait, is she medicine? It's like voodoo
businesses and stuff. Like I swiped right on someone. She was selling edibles. And I was just
so she's just trying to be a plug?
Yeah, she's literally just trying to be a plug.
Yo.
Which I can respect.
Yo, bro, get your hustle however you can.
When and here's the thing.
It's just not worth it.
With me, I get the app once every year. I play around with it for a month. Nothing happens, and I get rid of it. That's kind of what happens almost every time. And so, well, no, actually, definitely every time.
Tinder is what teaches you how to give up.
Yeah, it kind of just teaches you how to give up. But
don't give up. Like,
just give up on the app.
Yeah, just give up on the app, bro.
But
it's not worth it.
But like so,
I think I'm just gonna pick up making quilts.
One thing that I think I found the most irritating about it is that if you went out of your way to make a profile, why do you keep linking everybody to your Snapchat? Like, what is on your Snapchat that's not
premium,
right here on Tinder?
Premium Snapchat.
Well, no.
No, not even sometimes it's not even that.
Yeah, they just have just link here's my Snapchat. Like,
and I'm just like, who's still using Snapchat?
We're still out here using Snapchat as a valuable, that's a valuable.
That's like a viable.
I think you niggas are too old. That's why you don't.
Maybe
you don't know about Snapchat.
27. I had Snapchat when it first came out.
And I got rid of it,
bro.
The second it came
That's
out.
the difference between you and them. They still on it. I got a Snapchat, right? And I don't use it, but a lot of my younger friends do, like, and they always snapping nigga. Actually, and I'm like,
they be snapping.
It's like a little group snap. It's like a group.
But my thing is like,
and like that should be active, bro. Snapchat is like pretty
so is that
active.
what we're doing instead of giving out numbers? Just here's my Snapchat.
I mean,
I'd
rather have.
It's kind of the same.
Maybe we're old school because we want numbers.
That's true.
I be trying to get
we're fucking
or it's like if it's
we're dad hats with like the fedora with feather.
Write your number down on this napkin. I'll Can I call you at 9?
I'm gonna call you at 9. Your dad's gonna be asleep by then, right?
Right.
We got a wooden glaze cane.
And make sure he's not on the phone in the kitchen, you know.
Yeah, see, and when you said we're old for like numbers, I just imagine like Drake's dad. Like I think that's what we are. We're just Drake's
or
dad.
it's either that or you like opt to get their Instagram because it's too awkward to ask them for the number.
Instagram's fine. I mean,
Instagram it's like the same shit. Like you can call someone on Instagram. You can basically DM them, which is like texting.
It's crazy.
like
Yeah, actually, people don't use those features because they're on Snapchat.
Instagram's crazy.
Apparently, Snapchat has like a call function too. Every fucking
So
app
then what's the
has,
point
like,
of having a phone number?
There's really no point. I feel like Japan ditched that shit a long time ago.
There's no point in having a phone number.
Speaking of Japan,
About Japan.
they
Was that on purpose? Who did that?
what was that?
Wow.
Speaking of
watching
Japan,
memes. Sorry, say it again.
speaking of Japan, said like 8 times. I didn't really have any. I was just saying that.
Oh, it's full circle. We're back on.
We're back on Weebdom.
Back on the weebs?
No, but
Just a
yeah,
Weeber?
dude. Tinder is actually actually not. There's not anything interesting on there right now.
Yeah,
I thought
after
they
they took all the NSFW content,
From where? Instagram?
Tumblr.
Oh yeah,
Tumblr
it died
died.
a death.
That was like.
I like how they criticized Tumblr for it to get it shut down, but then Instagram just became exactly
Twitter.
that.
No, Twitter is the new Tumblr.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
All the niggas,
Twitter became exactly
all the niggas who left Tumblr went straight to Twitter, and now Twitter has all the bullshit that
Which
Tumblr
is,
had.
I mean, it's fine. I don't use Twitter anymore.
I just don't understand why cancel one
Well,
app and then just
they
or-
didn't cancel the app.
The FBI did, didn't they?
No,
Because it has some
the
CP
fucking
stuff on there.
no.
there were claims of CP stuff on it. I never ran into that.
I never
know
ran
nobody
into
who ever
it
ran into that
either.
stuff. But like,
I think they just didn't want to
I don't
be
know
involved
what's
with
to stop
porn.
it from being on Twitter. That's all I'm saying.
Well, Twitter.
Do they really aggregate stuff like?
I mean, they
really, like,
niggas
check?
get like their pages deleted if they're
They're more likely to get their page deleted if they say something political.
Yeah,
like,
that is pretty true.
Because I've seen some terrible stuff on Twitter.
Bro,
I mean, I have a Twitter, but I use it only to consume things I enjoy.
yeah.
So it's like,
you can't do it.
I
Twitter
follow-
will melt your face.
I follow like a lot of Sakuga. Oh, here's something. You know what Sakuga is?
No, what's that?
So you know when you watch, let's say you're watching Jujutsu Kaisen, right? And there's like a scene where there's like some really well animated fighting, right? The people, right? There's like people who like direct those sequences of animation, and those are called Sakuga. They're basically the niggas who like you know how Hayao Miyazaki, he always animated like a lot of his own shit. But he animated a lot of the keyframes.
Yeah.
Of like
Oh, so wait, they're like in betweeners?
well, they draw like the main parts of those
action scenes.
like action scenes are really,
Okay.
or like it could be something where it's just like
So like when Spike's fighting anybody,
pretty much, or like it'd be like there's a scene and like somebody's like washing their hands in the sink and it's like hella well animated. There's people who specialize just in doing like those types of
Okay.
And you
sequences.
gotta pay them.
Yeah,
They don't pay them niggas.
Sakuga. That's
But yeah, you can't use.
That-
Don't use Twitter for anything.
that leveled up my. Did that level up my weebdom that I know?
Bro,
I know
Yeah,
that?
I mean, bro, you've had high
I feel
scores.
like we can smell it through the mic. You're weak. We can smell it through the mic.
You know what? I don't like. I don't even like watch. Maybe it's because I've been working a lot, but like I don't even watch that much anime anymore. I still read manga, but that's because manga is way more convenient.
Manga's great. I finished Magi the other day.
Oh shit!
Magi.
Did it end? I kind of fell off.
Magi ended. Yeah, it's
I got
pretty
to
fun.
I got really far and then I kinda
Sinbad's
fell off.
fucking ridiculous.
Oh, the
Sinbad's-
spin-off?
Sinbad is. fucking
Sinbad was a real nigga, bro.
Listen to us dip into this anime shit.
Sinbad was a real
Didn't
nigga.
he? Okay.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite anime?
Of all time.
Yeah.
All right, we got to go by genre. Like, give me a genre. I can't really, because I've been like Haikyuu is probably, if I have to go all time, it'd probably be Haikyuu.
Haikyuu?
Yeah, as of right now.
That's pretty. Haikyuu's pretty good.
It's that volleyball, bro. It's I could go on for hours about Haikyuu.
Haikyuu's pretty fire.
Right now, Haikyuu's my number one. Hunter Hunter's 2.
Okay.
Brotherhood's 3.
Okay.
Bleach is 4 just because it has a special place in my heart.
I don't give a fuck what anybody says about Bleach. I always love it.
Bleach is goated, man.
First 3 seasons of Bleach are the best. Is the best anime ever.
And then, fuck, Nichijou's my 5.
Okay.
I gotta put Nichijou in my top 5. I have to.
Okay, that's good. That's a good top 5. I'd have to say in no specific order, but I think Bakemonogatari is one.
The audience basically picked it. I'm sure
there's
they know
no
what
English
that is.
title for that. It's just Bakemonogatari.
You lost about 97%.
Hey man,
Come on,
this
bro.
the WA.N
Shit's
episode.
fire,
This
though.
is WA.N.
Yeah,
bro.
you probably might not know the show, but I know niggas seen them fucking memes of Senjo Gahara somewhere.
Hey, spell it for these niggas, bro.
Bake.
Just look up brother brushing his sister's teeth. You'll find
Look, we don't talk about that scene, all right?
Oh my god, what is? I
don't
don't
talk
even,
about
I'm
that.
not
Look
gonna-
it up. Look
It's
it
what-
up.
He was just brushing her teeth, bro.
Hey, just
It was simple. It was like a minute of just brushing teeth. It was nothing crazy.
It
was just
really
a minute of
wasn't.
brushing teeth. It's crazy. It's fine.
You can make it weird if you want, but you're the weird one.
Yeah, it's not weird. There's nothing weird about it.
Yeah, I ain't finished my top 5. So
sorry.
y'all disrespectful niggas.
that wasn't even me.
It's just-
I just wanted the audience to know.
So Bakemonogatari,
Mhm.
Bleach, of course. Rosario Vampire Season 1. Excellent. Probably just based off nostalgia. I don't know. 5's probably not enough. I got too many. But let's see what else. Needless is really good. You ever seen Needless? I'll have to show it to you. What else? Fuck, what else?
Ain't much else, huh? Well,
I got a lot. It's
you just wanna-
Oh,
You
Black
can't-
Lagoon. Black Lagoon.
Okay. That's
Black
a good
Lagoon is
That's a
one
good
of
to have in there.
Black Lagoon is really good. And has that 4? I need one more.
You just need one more.
One
Boy,
more.
goes in outer space.
I'm not gonna lie. Either Nichijou or Konosuba are up there.
Nichijou is
Those are 2 of the funniest anime I've ever seen.
Nichijou is hilarious.
I would put Evangelion in there somewhere, but Evangelion, I feel like the older I get, the less in love I fall in with it because it's not really as deep as people think it is.
No.
I mean, I still like it a lot, but it's like you throw Christian imagery into anything, and all of a sudden it's deep and profound.
Yeah.
I honestly,
Even though I feel like it's kind of the basis for a lot of stories. It's not.
I mean,
it's not. That's not
but
like, you know.
I feel like Evangelion does it in a way that's super blatant. I mean, for the 90s, it was really crazy, but like, I don't know. I look at it now, and it's like I can look at all those characters and be like, all these characters just have problems that most people have. Like,
so they're just regular.
but those characters just deal with it in a really bad way. Like, like Asuka just has abandonment issues, and her dad doesn't pay her enough attention, so she acts out and does weird shit. And that's pretty much that's her whole character.
I mean, but I think maybe
Shinji,
maybe it's not.
Shinji just wants his dad's approval.
I don't think.
Except instead of like trying to like graduate high school or something, he has to fucking fight,
He has to save the world.
save the world, and fight
unsavable-
monsters and
He
shit.
has to save an
I
unsavable
mean,
world.
it
But it's
doesn't
like
have
the
to
same
be deep and
concept.
profound. What if it's just relatable?
But they don't make it relatable.
I mean, I understand fighting.
It's relatable in the sense of imagine your 14-year-old self being told to fight.
I'd be like, fuck you, bro. I ain't doing that shit.
That's what Shinji did. Just that's what Shinji did, but just less gangster.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, either that or if I did, I'd be like, I'm gonna do this, but y'all niggas ain't telling me shit.
Switch Shinji with Riley Freeman though.
Bro,
it's one episode.
I think we need a new show. I think we need a new show.
It's one episode long.
Everybody dies.
Riley.
Riley just he gets the little big ass machine gun and just starts shooting up everybody.
And with that, I mean, I want to just thank everybody for coming back to the show. I want to thank our WA.N advisors here, Josh and Siobhan. I think we're gonna close it out right here.
We gonna be
I don't
on
feel like-
Facebook. We gonna be on YouTube.
We gonna be on Tumblr.
We gonna be on SoundCloud.
We working on
We gonna be on Tumblr.
We're-
We gonna be on.
We'll be on Spotify eventually.
We gonna be on
like
the
sooner
Hub.
than later.
We gonna
the hub with
Yeah.
the channel, the TV
We're
channel.
gonna have you review hentai, bro. Yeah.
We're gonna be on X
We're
videos,
gonna be on X videos. We're gonna be on Z
Z videos,
Z videos.
X hamster.
We're gonna be on Tinder. We're gonna get our own
Bye,
Tinder
y'all.
show. Goodbye. Thank
Love
you.
you.